Hi folks, Steve from Martell Training Group. I just wanted to update everybody on these pending lawsuits, the two that we're following. It's really two cases that have been consolidated into one. The state of New Jersey has just sent a letter to Judge Renee Bumb, U.S. District Court for New Jersey federal judge, in these two cases that again have been consolidated into one. And I'm going to tell you why I think this seems like a desperate move and kind of a ridiculous move on New Jersey's part. These two lawsuits challenge 4 or 5 of the sensitive places in the new law that Governor Murphy signed in December of 2022. There are about 25 sensitive places which essentially restrict gun carrying in the entire state of New Jersey. There are only a few exceptions, and the law, the way it's written, is confusing, and I think the idea is to deter anyone from carrying a gun anywhere in New Jersey. So these two lawsuits challenge parts of the new law, and Judge Bumb has issued a temporary restraining order. I've done videos on this. In both cases, they have TROs, temporary restraining orders, restricting New Jersey from enforcing these challenged places or sections of the new law. And just to remind everybody, so you have Coons versus Reynolds, which are individuals as well as organizations. So you have the Second Amendment Foundation, the Firearms Policy Coalition, Coalition of New Jersey Firearms Owners, and New Jersey Second Amendment Society. In the Siegel versus Platkin case, you have individuals as well as the Association of New Jersey Rifle and Pistol Clubs Incorporated. So these are two big cases. You know, we're all watching to see how they turn out. You can sign up on Court Listener. That's what I do. And I get these emails whenever there's any kind of change to the docket. So a lot of it is legal, filings and briefings and affidavits, and it's interesting to read through this stuff, but it will tell you when there are motions that are decided upon, when there are court dates, and it will tell you the outcome. There are PDFs, you can download them. It's a great resource. I'll put links to all this in the description. It's funny that this letter, and you can go read the letter online, and in this letter by the New Jersey Attorney General, and I'm guessing he's got pressure from his boss, Governor Murphy, to do something, because so far it does not look good for New Jersey. So I think this letter is funny, and it shows how desperate the state of New Jersey looks right now, because they basically are sending a letter to, in my opinion, they're trying to intimidate Judge Bumb and saying, hey, you're taking too long. You need to decide on this case on the preliminary injunction hearing. And they cite in here, it's funny, he talks about the fact that a TRO, although typically, and he puts in there, I think it's funny that he's schooling a federal judge, and she's not a new judge. She was appointed by President Bush, so she's been around for a while. And he's schooling her, and he's quoting case law in here, saying that, well, typically you don't file an appeal on a TRO because it's temporary, right? It's just like a domestic violence temporary restraining order. It's temporary until the case is decided, until the case is adjudicated or a final determination is decided. And then the judge or the court can decide whether a permanent restraining order or a permanent injunction is in place. Maybe they'll decide parts of the law are unconstitutional and parts are not. The point is, it's temporary. And he's saying in here, the Attorney General, oh, well, I know it's, we know it's not typical to file an appeal on a TRO, but if you take too long, we're going to file the appeal because you're not letting us enforce our law that we passed in December without, considering the U.S. Constitution. So I'm not sure how Judge Bumb is going to react to this letter. She might ignore it. She might say, go ahead, file your appeal, because I don't think the state of New Jersey is going to fare too well with that. Or she might just say, okay, I'll give you my ruling early. Who knows? But my guess is it probably isn't going to change what she does. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I think it's funny that the state of New Jersey has decided to try and intimidate a judge that so far has not ruled in their favor. So we will see how this all plays out, but I just wanted to give everybody an update. Maybe you could have a little laugh for the day. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.